everyone. Thank you for joining today's meeting. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to check in with everyone and confirm attendance. I hope you are all doing well and ready for our session today. First, let's go through the attendance. Please confirm your presence by saying here when I call your name. SYABILLA, Finance Representative.
Here.
WARDINA, Customer Service Representative.
Here.
IFFAH, IT Specialist.
Here.
Okay, I also like to note that Wan Nur Shahira, Head of Communication Department, is absent today due to illness, and Izzat Imran, Security, is absent because of training.
Alright, with that, let's get started with our agenda. Let's start the meeting with a brief overview of today's agenda. We'll be discussing the recent data breach, strategy for improving our cybersecurity, communication plans for staff, monitoring and compliance procedures, resource allocation for cybersecurity measures, and any other business. Is everyone ready to proceed with the meeting?
Yes.
Great, let's begin with an overview of the recent data breach incident. Unauthorized parties access sensitive information, posing a risk to our clients and employees and damaging the company's reputation. Immediate action are required to address the breach.
That's concerning. What steps have we taken so far?
We need to review how unauthorized access happened, assesses the risk posed to our clients and employees, and discuss our company's performance and resilience.
I agree. Understanding the specifics of the breach will help us to prevent future incidents.
Exactly, we must highlight the importance of trust in leadership during this crisis. Now let's move to the next agenda item, key strategy to enhance our cybersecurity.
To improve cybersecurity, we need to implement several tactics. First, we must update our antivirus and firewall software regularly. Second, adding multi-factor authentication will further bolster security. Finally, we must perform regular security audits to quickly find and address vulnerabilities.
Additionally, providing staff with regular training on cybersecurity best practice is crucial. This will ensure that everyone is aware of the latest threats and how to counter them.
Good points. Next, let's talk about our communication plan for staff. WARDINA, can you elaborate on this?
Sure, we need to conduct frequent training sessions and clearly define reporting protocols for suspicious activity. Keeping communication channels open is essential for fostering a proactive and responsive work environment.
Thank you, WARDINA. Moving on to monitoring and compliance procedures, IFFAH, what are your recommendations?
We should use advanced monitoring tools to detect anomalies in network activity and conduct regular compliance checks to ensure adherence to regulation and industry standards. Routine compliance audits are also vital for managing our reputation and mitigating risks.
Excellent suggestions, IFFAH. Now, regarding resource allocation for cybersecurity measures, SYABILLA, what do you propose?
After reviewing the budget, I suggest allocating 500,000 ringgit improve our cybersecurity setup. This includes 200,000 ringgit for hardware improvement, then 200,000 ringgit for advanced security software, then 50,000 for continuing compliance and monitoring, and lastly 100,000 for staff training session.
I see we have a budget planner for our cybersecurity needs at the Royal Holding. Can you walk me through the expenses?
Of course, let's start with the cybersecurity setup. We plan to set up 200 units, which is costing 500,000 ringgit. This brings the total of this category to 1 million.
Alright, what about the hardware improvements?
For hardware improvement, we also need 200 units, but each cost is 2,000 ringgit. So the total here is 40 million.
And the advanced security software?
It's similar to the hardware. We need 200 units of advanced security software, each priced at 2,000 ringgit. This will also cost us 40 million.
Got it. What the cost of compliance and monitoring?
For compliance and monitoring, we only need 1 unit, which cost is 50,000.
And how about the staff training sessions?
We have planned for 10 staff training sessions, each costing 100,000, totaling 1 million ringgit.
So what's the grand total of these expenses?
The grand total for all our cybersecurity related expenses comes to 181,080,000 ringgit Malaysia.
That sounds reasonable. Finally, any other business?
I propose organizing a special birthday celebration for the team on July 25th at the Garden Terrace Cafe.
Great idea. Additionally, we should plan our annual dinner for the first week of December at the Grand Hyatt Hotel. I'll also be focusing on hiring 2 new cybersecurity specialists by the end of August.
And let's have a company picnic on 20 August at the Riverside Park to promote team bonding.
Perfect. With that, we'll conclude today's meeting. The next meeting will be on July 24th at 9:30 am. We review the progress on today's action items and addresses any new concerns or opportunities for improvement. Please remember that punctual attendance and active participation are greatly appreciated.
Thank you for the meeting.
Thank you.
Celebrating securely, protecting our future.